Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Chronicle. Oh boy, I am so tired. I need to stop doing these while I'm so tired. Um, Goals. So, it was Art Week continued because last week I was just gathering supplies for it. Unfortunately, I did that thing where I hang out with friends every single day of the week, and then I get to the weekend and I think, oh, I'll do it on the weekend. And then guess what? I hang out with friends on the weekend too. And then I don't do it. Yeah, let me grab the ones that are done real quick. Okay, this one. I gotta mark that one. Hold on. Gotta update the markings on them. Okay. Send that one. Okay. I got two. Completed two. The one that I completed was the day planner. Let me see. And Splatoon. So. Oh boy. My bones feel heavy. Anyway. What was I saying? I completed two. Splatoon was one of them. My goal was to practice Splatoon so that I could be better when I play with my friend. I did that once. It was okay. I'm a little better, I think. Tried some weapons. It was fun. Other goal I did, day planner. So I did not use the day planner at all this week. You may think, then why is it completed? So the purpose of the day planner goal was to get me to retake my daily life and stop losing days and letting them just kind of pass me by. I did that, and now I'm back on track. I'm making my plans in my head day by day. I still probably want to use the planner just to use it so I can say I used it and fill it out. Um, but I don't know. It's like it feels a bit redundant when I have the whole day planner in my head, and it's like it's a little annoying to like write stuff down on there when I know I'm just gonna like do that in my head anyway. Um, so yeah. Uh, Goals that I didn't do: electric guitar, college. The ones that now have seven X's on them. Uh, I don't know, man. My dad was like, "You got anything for the fall?" I'm like, "No, no. I wish I could tell him yes. I want to go to a college. Which one? No idea. Where? No idea. For what? No idea. I just like being in school." Um, and I feel kind of bad because it's like seven X's. I've been working on that goal for 7 weeks. Same with the guitar one. But oh wait, I did technically do the goal of piano, but that was like a two-sided goal. So yeah, I don't know. I'll leave it up there for now. What was I saying? Yeah. So I don't know what college I want to go to. I was gonna look into it this weekend, and then guess what? I hung out with friends this weekend. And now this leads me back to something I thought about ever since I was a kid. I thought, would I enjoy life if I just worked a 9 to 5 and then had fun in the evenings and on the weekends? And I think the answer might be a resounding no. I think I could definitely get used to this life. Like my current problems with a 9 to 5 are I'm usually tired. That can be solved by caffeine. I usually don't eat enough. That can be solved by eating more for lunch. But that in itself is a whole problem, which I'll get to. Um, yeah. Otherwise, like I'd probably be fairly happy working at my day job in the factory. Um, yeah. In my head, that sounds so easy, but it's a lot easier to say it would be more enjoyable when I'm not working in the factory. And especially say it's summer now, so it gets so hot in there, man. Um, yeah. Uh, Goals I made progress on, just about all of them. For smell and taste, I hadn't been working on those because two of the bottles that are just off screen for the essential oils were covered in oil. When I brought it out the packaging, it was all oily, and I was like, this is really gross, this is annoying me. So I cleaned it. Pretty sure They might still be oily, but like just barely. And I'm more of an all or nothing kind of guy, so I hadn't been smelling them because I couldn't touch two of them without getting oil on my hands, and that's really annoying because oil, it's like you can't just rinse oil off. You gotta get soap and then you gotta wash it, you gotta scrub it, you gotta dry it. It's a whole process that I don't want to do twice a day at the moment. So I cut that whole process out by cleaning the bottles. And now they're clean, and now I can smell them twice a day to hopefully recover my sense of taste and smell. And I don't know about you guys, but that just sounds too good to be true. I can smell these little bottles here, and then I'm going to be able to taste and smell again. I mean, I'm skeptic, but I'll do it. I did spend a whole lot on them. But I don't know. I make enough for it. Okay. Oh man, is the mic picking this up? Because that might sound really weird. I'm not. Don't worry. Okay. I did make progress on almost all of the art goals because the last 2 weeks have been art week. I won't show the progress yet. I'll wait until the big reveal. But I'll tell you at this point. I got a mini backpack. It's blank and made of canvas. I'm going to put my little smiley faces on that, and then I'm going to have fun with it. It's going to be really cool. I'm designing a t-shirt. I say designing because all I'm doing is I'm drawing, again, with paint marker on it. Fun little design. I need to use this giant sketch pad I have here under my desk. It's 18 by 24 because I feel like I could draw better if I had a bigger thing, so I got a bigger thing. And then also I want to make a couple of Chuck Closes for my parents because I feel like most of my friends did not appreciate the ones that I made, and that low-key pissed me off, so I was like, I'm gonna make a drawing for someone who will appreciate it, which would of course be my parents. And then also I got an ink pad, so I can do, I could do an ink Chuck Close, but I kind of want to try doing it freehand. So I'll just have a reference photo and I'll just boop, 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 boop. And I would give that to my stepmom. Yeah, that way all of my parents will get a gift from me, and it won't be just the two biological parents, you know. Law of fairness and all. What else do we got up here? Music. Didn't do. I think I'm going to solve that music one by just making a little song in GarageBand on my phone. Better than nothing. I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun. It would be fun, and I would be making music to an extent, which is the whole point. What else? Yeah, that's it for the goals. So goals for next week, or the goals for this week. I'm expect me back here next week with all of the art projects done and the music done. Those are easy ones that I really, really should have just done either today or yesterday. And I meant to, but we'll get to the why right now, actually. Because it's, let's go over the journal. Yeah, Monday. Oh yeah, so Monday, I took 2 ibuprofen the night before. Ibuprofen? No, melatonin. And I slept much better. So I think maybe I was underdosing. Is that a thing that you can do? I don't know. Essentially, I think I was taking the wrong amount, which was too little, and it was giving me bad sleep. So I took 2, gave me good sleep, woke up with a headache. Don't know if that's correlated or not. But yeah, and that headache kind of lasted for like a few days. Maybe it was just because I wasn't eating, though, because I have a bad habit of not eating enough, which really ties into the habit of not eating enough at lunch at work, which is a whole other thing. Yeah, probably because lack of food, too melatonin. Yeah. I don't think I'll take any melatonin tonight, because I'm just so tired. I don't think I need it. My jaw feels weird. I think I can just lay down and crash, and I'll be fine. After I got home, played a mission of Helldivers 2, got most of a guitar practice, and finished the day with badminton and a hangout with my friends. Peak. I would like to play badminton with my friends every Monday, and I asked them again, because we played last Monday. We played the Monday before. Last Monday technically being this Monday. And then I asked them to play again tomorrow. So hopefully we'll play again tomorrow. And it'll be fun. They are getting better. Slowly but surely, they are getting better, all of them. Tuesday, I'm tired. Oh man. Oh man, Tuesday. Oh boy. I'm remembering all this now. Yeah. TLDR on Tuesday. I was tired. Very tired. Why? Probably because I didn't eat enough. Oh boy. Um, yeah, and remember when I went thrifting and I got those new clothes? So when I threw those new clothes in the wash, I threw in a couple of D-ring belts because I was like, it's cloth, kind of fabric material, might as well wash it. So the metal from those D-ring belts sort of something happened in the wash and it seriously stained a couple of my clothes. One of them being the new pair of shorts I got. Was it a pair of socks? I think one of my tank tops, one of my DIY sleeveless tank tops, which I'm almost upset about. I'm not upset about it because I think it looks better now. You'll see. Um, and then maybe the new shorts I got. I don't think it ruined the white pair. Um, but yeah, and then also in that same load of laundry that ruined my clothes, I accidentally put my headphones in there. Yeah, I accidentally put my headphones in the washing machine. Um, they still work. Not sure if they'll power on right now because I think they might leak battery. And what I mean by that is that they'll die even though they're not being used. I'll do a quick test for you. Ugh. So what I did was I soaked them in rice and I charged them and they turn on. Let me see here. They powered on. Um, so yeah, so I ran them through the washing machine, submerged them in rice for a few days, charged them, and they're still at full battery. Okay. I don't know what happened that first time then where they died for no reason. Um, but yeah, they sound a little different now. I feel like the audio quality is a little bit worse. But I also keep freaking dropping them on accident, I say, as I toss them carelessly on my bed. Um, yeah, but they work. Boy, do they work. Yeah, like I said, I feel like the audio quality is a little bit worse. And if you try and use the active noise canceling, it will cause a very painful ringing in your ear. Um, but other than that, they still work. So all's well that ends well, I guess. Yeah, I was tired, so TLDR, accidentally threw my headphones in the wash. Oh yeah, and then I asked a couple of friends, I was like, hey guys, what do you think of my style? Do you like how it looks? They say, no. They say, nuh-uh. They say, don't tuck your shirt in. But I like tucking my shirt in. Don't tuck your shirt in. I tuck my shirt in anyway. Because I believe that I should be myself in this situation with fashion. I should be myself regardless of what other people think. Because unless I go asking for people's opinions, they're probably not going to give me a negative opinion. So I was looking for external validation, and when they said I don't like it, I got upset. Go figure. But no, yeah, it's not a huge deal. I can tuck in my shirts if I want. I do have one outfit that looks really good. I wish you could see it, but I think it's in the hamper now. That was Tuesday. Wednesday. Oh, Thursday. What happened on Wednesday? Yeah. Wednesday, I hung out with my friend. We watched a TV show. Lots of fun. I stayed over way later than I meant to. I don't know when I got home because that day is not documented in the journal, but it was so late that I forgot to journal. So then it skips to Thursday. I was off Thursday for Juneteenth. I'm going to be honest. Don't know what that is. Sorry. But it gave me a day off of work. Probably could have, Googled it, but it gave me a day off of work. It was nice. Yeah, not as nice as it could have been because I still had lessons, so it wasn't an entirely free day. What did I do here? Played Helldivers. If I can just roll out of bed and get on the computer and play games, life is good. Okay? Because that's what I did when I was a kid. On a weekend, roll out of bed, turn on the computer, load up Monster Hunter World, load up whatever. Good times. Played Helldivers, made breakfast. I ordered a paddleboard. I forgot about that. It's gonna be so much fun when it gets here. I might even make a video on that because it's could be so much fun. Probably not. Don't count on it. But it'd be fun. Anyway, yeah, I ordered a paddleboard because when I took my friends on the raft, they were like, it would be so fun if we had the paddleboard like those people over there. And it was like $100. Uh, so I got one. So did my friend. There's three of us total, but the paddleboard can hold two people, so one person can kind of bounce back and forth, and then one person can, like, paddle, row, whatever. It's gonna be fun. I cannot wait. I wish I had it now. I'm so excited for it. But I ordered that paddleboard. Um, yeah, hung out with a friend, an old friend. I haven't seen her in what felt like forever. Maybe it's been like a month or something. Yeah, she's busy all the time, and she's going through something. She can't tell me what, but she's going through it. Um, so that's cool, I guess. We played. That was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, went to Target, got a couple things. Supposed to practice. Oh yeah, didn't practice. Played Splatoon with my friend. Lots of fun. Yeah. What a tricky situation that was. Not the Splatoon thing, that's a different thing. Um, it was a nice day off, is the quote at the bottom. Friday. Short entry here, 11:46 p.m. Fairly slow, but it was nice. I went to work for 2 hours. We really shouldn't have like worked that day at all. It was kind of weird, but we did. Um, Practiced piano. Spent the rest of the day at my friend's house. 100% starving, but I'm too tired to make food, so maybe I'll just sleep. Yeah. And then there's a very disparaging quote at the bottom of this entry. Hey Siri, what does the word disparaging mean?
Disparaging means expressing the opinion that something is of little worth. Derogatory. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
I don't know if I'm using that word right. Um, that was a alarming message that I'll deal with after this video. Don't worry about it though, it's not a huge deal. I'll live. Okay, disparaging quote, yeah, whatever. Saturday, written at 12:34 a.m., 1234 a.m. I didn't do much today. Yeah, it was a nice kind of slow day. Played more Helldivers, I know that. Practiced piano, learned a couple melodies, practiced Splatoon, uh, made progress on a couple art projects, didn't finish any. Uh, yeah. And now we're here. Oh boy, what did I do today? Well, I woke up from the sleepover that I had with my friend last night. Yeah, I brought over the art projects and I was like, hey, do you want to help me? And then they're like, sure. And then I kind of just didn't do them. I'm also thinking maybe I'll not try to get people to help me with my art projects because we were doing them and I was like, why do my eyes look like that? Okay. Because we were doing them, we were doing them, the projects, and I was like, hey, what do you think? Can I get your opinions? Whatever. And then they gave me all their opinions, and I didn't quite line up with my artistic vision, and I was like, I think I'll just go with my thing instead. And then they're like, they made the joke, okay, this is important to say, they made a joke saying like, oh, you hate me, you hate my ideas. And I knew it was a joke, but it still made me feel a little bad because one time I asked a different friend, I was like, hey, what do you think I should, draw for this? I just need a little bit of inspo. Um, and then, is inspo short for inspiration? I just assumed, I don't actually know. Anyway, and then she was like, oh, how about these? And I was like, no, that's not quite what I was looking for. And then when I asked her again, she says, no, because you don't listen to my opinions, so why would I even open my mouth? And I'm like, okay. Oh, you didn't, like, what? Like, what? Like, that's a lot. Like, that's saying a lot for just not going for the suggestions that I asked you for. And of course, you can, I'm being honest, you can make the argument why ask for opinions or suggestions if you're not going to actually do anything with them. Um, I just wanted I just wanted to hear what you had to say. You didn't have to go that far. Anyway, so that made me think of that, and I was like, yeah, maybe I should just not ask for anything from others with my art. I'll just do my art. I'll do what I do, and then they'll be like, yippee. That's usually how it goes. So I'll keep it that way. Yeah, so I got the art projects. I know I got a workout in today, and then spent the evening hanging out with that same friend and another friend. Just hung out, got lunch, dinner, a lot of fun. Now I'm here, dead tired. Like I said, my bones feel heavy. I'm gonna write a little bit of journal entry, brush my teeth, and then. Yep. Thank you for watching. See you later.